Every legendary actor who was snubbed out of an Oscar. Tom Cruise, the man who literally saves Hollywood's box office, still doesn't have an Oscar.
Day-Lewis in my left foot.
Oscar goes to Jeffrey Rush and Sean.
And the Oscar goes to Michael Caine in the Cider House.
Bringing shame upon my dojo.
Decades of billion-dollar hits, but the Academy keeps him at arm's length, as if being the biggest star alive somehow disqualifies him from greatness. His first shot came with Born on the 4th of July, playing a paralyzed Vietnam veteran whose patriotism collapses into protest.
I want to go to Vietnam, and I'll die there if I have to.
It was raw, painful, and real, yet the award went to Daniel Day-Lewis, then Jerry Maguire, one of the most emotional, quotable performances of the 90s.
Wasn't nearly close to being in the same vicinity as complete, because I couldn't share it with you.
Audiences cheered, cried, and memorized every line. But the Oscar went to Jeffrey Rush. By Magnolia, Cruise was fearless, a broken man hiding behind toxic bravado, but still no gold. And after redefining modern action with Mission, Impossible, Collateral, and Top Gun, Maverick, the irony, he risks his life for every movie, but the Academy never takes the leap for him. Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp's Oscar story is Hollywood's biggest roller coaster, a rise, a fall, and a total shutout despite decades of cultural dominance. His breakout came with Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. As Captain Jack Sparrow, he created a chaotic, unpredictable legend, part pirate, part rock star, and turned a Disney movie into a global phenomenon. It earned him his first nomination, but the Academy called it too comedic. The Oscar went to Sean Penn instead. Then came Finding Neverland, a softer, heartbreaking turn as Peter Pan's creator, a man torn between imagination and tragedy. Critics called it his most human role.
Because she's on every page of your imagination.
But once again, Jamie Foxx walked away with the gold. By Sweeney Todd, Depp was unrecognizable, a grief-stricken barber singing through blood and revenge. 3 nominations, 0 wins.
And the Oscar goes to Sean Penn.
And the Oscar goes to Jamie Foxx in Red.
And the Oscar goes to Daniel Day-Lewis.
The Academy crowned Daniel Day-Lewis instead. Then the spotlight turned harsh. Controversies, trials, and chaos buried the actor beneath the headlines. But even that, Depp had already proven it.
Yes.
He could shape entire eras of cinema and never get the trophy to show for it. A legend loved by millions and ignored by the Academy. Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr.'s story isn't just about acting, it's about rebirth. From prodigy to pariah to living legend, he's climbed higher than almost anyone in Hollywood. But for decades, the Academy refused to give him gold. His first nomination came with Chaplin, 1992, where he became Charlie Chaplin. He studied every movement, every smirk, even learned violin and tennis left-handed. Critics called it perfection.
Hey, right now! Chaplin!
That's what I'm talking about.
But the Oscar went to Al Pacino, a career makeup win that left Downey empty-handed. Then came the fall. Arrests, addiction, exile. Everyone thought his story was over, until he came back swinging with Tropic Thunder, 2008, a bold, controversial satire that proved he still had unmatched range. It earned him another nomination.
I know who I am. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Talented, brilliant, incredible.
But Heath Ledger's Joker rightfully stole the night. That same year, Downey reinvented Hollywood itself, stepping into the suit as Tony Stark. Charisma, vulnerability, brilliance. He didn't just play a hero, he built a universe. For over a decade, he was the beating heart of the world's biggest franchise. Yet still, no Oscar love. Then came Oppenheimer, 2024.
I know. J. Robert Oppenheimer, if he could do it all over, he'd do it all the same.
As Lewis Strauss, Downey delivered quiet venom and career-defining control, a man whose jealousy toppled a genius. This time, the Academy finally said yes.
This is the first Oscar win for Robert Downey Jr. and his 3rd nomination.
At last.
But everyone knew it wasn't just for Strauss, it was for every chapter of Downey's unbelievable comeback. Amy Adams. Amy Adams is Hollywood's quiet powerhouse. 6 nominations, 0 wins.
And the Oscar goes to Rachel Weisz.
Penelope Cruz.
Melissa Leo. Miss Anne Hathaway.
Kate Blanchett.
She's become the modern face of the always nominated, never chosen curse. Her breakthrough came with Junebug, 2005, a fragile Southern woman whose kindness and heartbreak launched her straight into the Academy's spotlight, but the statue slipped away. Then came Doubt, 2008, going toe-to-toe with Meryl Streep.
Sister, you care for sugar?
Never. Not that there's anything wrong with sugar.
Her calm innocence grounded the entire film, but the Oscar went elsewhere. The Fighter, 2010, showed her grit. Tough, raw, street smart, proving she could stand in the ring with anyone.
Skank. Don't call me skank. I'll rip that nasty hair right out of your fucking head.
Damn! Still, no win. By American Hustle, 2013, she had transformed again, con artist, survivor, emotional chameleon, a role critics called her best yet. But that year belonged to Cate Blanchett. Then came Arrival, 2016, a linguist facing aliens, time, and grief, carrying an entire film on pure emotion. It was transcendent, yet not even nominated for Vice, 2018, where she played Lynn Chaney with chilling precision. Every time Amy Adams reinvents herself, the Academy looks away. No scandals, no showy gimmicks, just pure craft, and 6 near misses. She doesn't need an Oscar to prove it, but Hollywood owes her one. Glenn Close. Glenn Close is the ultimate symbol of Oscar heartbreak. 8 nominations, 0 wins, 4 decades of pure transformation, and every time the same ending, another snub. Her first nod came with The World, according to Garp, 1982, a single mother with fierce honesty and depth. Then came The Big Chill and The Natural, roles that showed her emotional precision and quiet power.
I know this is all so familiar, and I love you all so much. I know that sounds gross, doesn't it?
But Fatal Attraction, 1987, changed everything.
Attracted to each other at the party, that was obvious. You're on your own for the night, that's also obvious.
Yeah, boy. As Alex Forrest, she became one of cinema's most terrifying and unforgettable figures. Obsession, unraveling, madness. The film shocked the world, but the Oscar went to Cher. Then Dangerous Liaisons, 1988. Elegance and manipulation in one performance. Critics called it her career peak. The Academy passed again, this time for Jodie Foster. Years later came Albert Nobbs' The Wife, Hillbilly Elegy.
What's your name?
Albert.
Everyone a masterclass in control, vulnerability, and depth, yet the gold kept slipping away. Her 2019 loss for The Wife was the hardest to watch. She was the clear favorite until Olivia Colman swooped in at the final moment. Glenn Close has played every face of humanity. Desire, power, grief, control, but somehow, perfection still isn't enough. 8 nominations later, she doesn't need the statue. The heartbreak is her legend. Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson's Oscar story centers on one role, and one of the Academy's biggest what-ifs. In Schindler's List, 1993, he delivered a haunting human portrayal of Oskar Schindler, a man torn between greed and redemption. It was quiet, raw, and unforgettable.
Not the work, not the work. The presentation.
Yet the Oscar went to Tom Hanks for Philadelphia. Neeson's performance became legend, not gold. From The Mission to Love, actually to Taken, he's mastered reinvention, proving that sometimes the greatest performances don't win Oscars, they outlive them. Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson's 2020 Oscar run should have been her crowning moment. 2 nominations in 1 year, Marriage Story and Jojo Rabbit, yet no wins. In Marriage Story, she was raw and real, especially in that explosive fight with Adam Driver. But Renee Zellweger's Judy took Best Actress. In Jojo Rabbit, she was warm and heartbreaking, and lost again, this time to Laura Dern for Marriage Story. After decades of brilliance in Lost in Translation, Her, and Under the Skin, Johansson proved she can break hearts and carry blockbusters, but the Academy still looked away. Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton's Oscar story is Hollywood's ultimate almost ending. After decades of fame, Birdman, 2014, redefined him, playing Regan Thompson, a washed-up superhero actor chasing redemption. It was raw, haunting, and widely seen as his ticket to Oscar gold. But Eddie Redmayne's The Theory of Everything took the win instead. Birdman swept Best Picture, Director, and Screenplay, everything except Best Actor. Then came Spotlight, 2015, another Best Picture win, and another empty envelope for Keaton. From Beetlejuice to Batman, the founder to Worth, he's mastered reinvention. Michael Keaton built one of Hollywood's greatest comebacks, just without the ending he earned. From billion-dollar icons to timeless performers, these legends prove that an Oscar isn't the only measure of greatness. Some changed cinema forever and still walked away empty-handed. Which of these actors do you think was the most robbed of all time? Drop your pick in the comments, hit that like button, and make sure to subscribe for more deep dive breakdowns on Hollywood's biggest stories and untold moments.